You know what you are, Rick? I mean, Red. You're a half measure. Madani! Yo, yo, yo. What's up? It's the ODG again here on the Dropping Loads Network. And today I got a treat for you motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna give a light review, like a spoiler-free, but it's maybe slight spoilers, of the Punisher Netflix TV series, which is fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it, but when we got to the end, it got so good that I like sat and binged like 7 or 6 episodes. So like the last 3 episodes I'm fuzzy about. So I started again from like episode 10 and I'm rewatching them again. So that's why I'm not spoiling them too much, because I kind of forgot how the last 2 episodes went. I ain't gonna lie. But I know enough about the show that I can give you, like, I can tell you shit was dope. All right, so one of my biggest fears about this show was the fact that the character Frank Castle is such a one-note character. Like, oh, I'm gonna kill you motherfuckers because I hate injustice and, you know, I'm mad about my family. I thought that he was gonna be like too one-note and that he wasn't gonna be able to carry a show. So I was super, super, super glad and super happy that that's not the way, man. This show completely proved me wrong, man. John Barenthal did just such a great job of bringing this character to life and bring a lot of dimensions to this character, the Punisher, which in comics to me has always been a little bit one note, like I said. I'm not gonna lie to you motherfuckers, this show, especially the first like 2 or 3 episodes, no, more or less the first 2 or 3 episodes are really tough to get through because it's dark, man. And not only that, it's repetitive and it's slow and meandering. And you're like, man, this show kind of sucks, but it really doesn't, because this repetitiveness, this darkness, it serves the story and it serves the character, and it, you know, it pays in dividends later on, because it goes to show you the emotional baggage and the emotional torture that Frank Castle puts up with every day, every day. At this point, it's gone further than revenge for him. In season 2 of Daredevil, he had a one-track mind. He knew what he was doing. He was revenge. So he seemed really, really confident. He knew what he was doing. In this show, he does more of embracing his desire for justice. It goes beyond his family. It's no longer just about his family. It's a twisted sense of duty to do the right thing, or what he feels is the right thing. This version of Frank, at this point, he doesn't know what his destiny is going to be. He doesn't know what his role is in a larger scope of things, but he does know that what to do in the moment. When it comes to an individual moment, he knows what the right thing is, and like almost instinctively he takes the right decision, even if it's gonna you know, be a detriment to him at the moment. He knows what the right thing is, and that's what he's gonna do. In this show, you're introduced to a couple of new characters that we've never seen. You'll see Karen Page again. People are very decisive. I didn't quite mind her in the show. There's a couple of parts where she's like, it's a little bit too much Karen Page. But for a lot of people disliked her. You know, dealer's choice at this point, right? You're also introduced to Madani. Her character has much of her history to do with Frank, and she helps move the plot along. Her plot seems a little tedious in the beginning, just like the rest of the show, but it does pay off and it does tie into everything else. So just keep an eye out for her. The actress also did a great job. I really liked her. She really emoted, man. Like really. Like I want to see her in other roles because she had like a lot of little micro emotions. That was really cool. I thought you're introduced to the character Micro as well, which to me was fun. And you know, he does also kind of like Madani help the plot move along. Excuse me. It's a little bit of that juice, you know what I'm saying? I had to fuel up. All right, so Micro is a lot like Madani in that he helps move the plot along. But, you know, the actor is hit or miss with his performance. There are times where he should be playing it dramatic and he just doesn't emote at all. But that's nitpicking from my side. Who am I to say it, right? Who am I to say? So as far as the villains of this show, there are a couple. And they vary in degrees of like threat level, I guess you could say. Also, they vary in degrees of importance to the story, but they all serve their purpose, and they're all in their own way very intimidating. Some of them are seem like they're used to just move the plot along, but they're really not. They all pay off, and they're all really good villains, man. The MCU is, really lacking villains. You got like a good 3 villains, and I'm not gonna say who live, who die, but these are villains that you could use again. The social commentary in this is a little bit heavy-handed, but it works out. I feel like it's done respectfully to veterans and people that served in the military, but it does revolve a lot around the military, around war, and around the effects that it does have on a person's psyche. It shows you different parts and different points of view from different veterans. Especially in the first couple episodes, you get like what everybody's intentions more or less are, except for one cat who's just never mind. Spoiler alert. One thing that warrants mention in this video is episode 10. Episode 10 is like one of the best pieces of TV I've seen ever. One of the best episodes I've seen in any Netflix show, really. The only contenders are a couple episodes maybe from Black Mirror, but man, episode 10 was so fucking good. I just rewatched it the other day. I remembered that episode damn near beat by beat, and I ended up watching it again because it was just so good. And you guys just keep an eye out for it, man. It's a really good episode. As far as the acting, like I said, the lady who plays Madani, she did a pretty good job, but John Barenthal just brings so much to this role. It's weird to see Frank Castle having like lighter moments. It's weird to see Frank Castle having, conflictions and having opinions about things. But he pulls it off because it's, like I said, Frank Castle is just such a one-note character that it'd be hard for anybody to pull it off. And it feels maybe a little clunky at times, but I know it's because of the character, because John Barenthal just did so much, man. So much of this character, and I'm happy how it came out, man. I'm going to do a roundup video later on in the year to like round up all my shows and stuff that I liked. And I'm gonna really, really grade this when I finish watching the last 3 episodes again. So for now, I'm gonna give this show 4.3 shots out of 5. I think that's fair for the time being. I might stick with that. I might change it. You guys stay tuned. But like always, you guys be cool. Leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, catch you fuckers next time. ODG out. And I'm not gonna say who live, who die, who live, who die, who live, who die, who die, die. And I'm not gonna say who live, who die, but who die. These are villains that you could use again. You can cut that shit off. Who live, who die. I ain't gonna say who live, who die.
This is my favorite part of the video so far. I'm not gonna cut it out. Who live, who die.
Who live, who die.